Messages for bad video games.
Welcome to the Clock Tower and Part 5 of Dead Cells. Let's play. Yeah, just letting you know, this actually has one of the most favorite tracks in the game that I love so much, and I love it so much. Yeah, this game is so good. So good! I don't know how many times I have to tell you that. Oh, it's Mr. Dual Blade Annoying Pain in the Rear End. Oh, gosh, I hate it. These guys are new guys. Remember I told you about them? There's other guys in here that are way more annoying than the other guys. Well, these guys are kind of like the upgraded armor guys that teleport towards you. They have like dual blades. And then those ninja guys are kind of like the other ninja guys, except they can do backstabs and hurt you a lot. So I don't like fighting these guys too much. They're kind of annoying. Ooh, blueprint. A Koto's bow. Koto's bow. Sorry, I'm not Japanese, okay? I think this actually is made by a French company, actually. I could be wrong. It could be wrong. I don't know, okay? It is made by it's not an American company that made this game. Just throwing that out there. It's not even published by an American publisher either. So, yeah. Gotta love the internets. Gotta love it. But, yeah, the Clock Tower is a very long level, and regardless if you have all the upgrades or not, it's a very, very long level. And you have to fight a lot of these guys, a lot of these areas, and it's kind of a maze, so it's kind of ridiculous how to get through all of it, so, yeah. Yeah, this is kind of hard, kind of difficult. Oh, that nice jaws, and what's the knot? Okay. That allows you to teleport into the tower, and you can open it. But you gotta fight through here, and they're kind of your whole entire idea, your entire point of doing this level here is basically being able to, yeah, those guys are the bombers. I hate these guys. They shoot off a big bomb off their back, which splits into smaller bombs that can hit you for a lot of damage. As I say, and I'll say it again, you need to learn how to dodge really good in this game, or you're gonna be in big troubles, peoples! Big troubles! Okay, I'm so glad I have the item that allows me to do some ridiculous amounts of damage on people. Okay. And just so you know, this whole part's gonna be taking place in this area, so yeah, most of the parts can be taking place in here. I do believe I die in this part. Yes, I do. I know I haven't died often yet, but I have. But in this part, I probably will. Most likely. Maybe. I don't know! But I will tell you, the music is absolutely incredible. This is like one of my favorite tracks in the game. This and the first area you're at, of the prisoner quarters. And, well, there's going to be another one later down the road, too. Man, I really stink at this when I played this first time. I mean, I would not get hit by these guys like this anymore, but... Well, you live in line, you know, you live in line. Let's see what's up here. Okay, some more guys that I have to go through. So I guess since I'm going to be going through here a lot right now, I'm going to, I guess I could talk about some other things about the game here. If you haven't noticed that this is an older version of the game. They don't have all the nice little bells and whistles of the other versions, and they still don't even have those upgraded versions. They upgraded a couple things here and there, but they even got the DLC content in here, like the Bad Seed and the Rise of Giants with all the different types of clothing you can wear. So it's kind of bare bones right now, and hopefully we get them soon. But Android seems to always get like kind of you know, shafted when it comes to getting things, because Android is what I'm playing it on. Yeah, I think Apple got the Rise of Giants DLC and we haven't got it, and they've got a lot of games that we don't get either. I might do a video on that actually, because it's kind of irritating. You would think though that with more people probably buying Android phones than Apple phones, you would think that they would be kind of more towards making games for Android, but you would be wrong. They really released them a lot earlier. As I said, and I think I said this before, that this game came almost a year after it came out in Apple, and the touch controls are pretty much the same. It's just a different type of phone. I guess it's maybe the processor, I guess. But I heard there's like actual development kits that allow you to build it for both this game for Android and iOS at the simultaneously. I am not sure about that. Don't quote me, but it's kind of dumb that you have to go through this. And yeah, this place is like a maze too, as I said before. So I'm gonna have to go through here and try to figure out where I'm going, and I gotta go to different locations. It's a huge level. It's a really big level. And it doesn't help that there's multiple areas that are in there that don't lead to nowhere, or they lead to the place you need to go to, but you have to do a certain order to get there. So there's going to be a lot of teleporting here. A lot of teleporting. But yeah, I'm kind of annoyed by the whole thing of Apple always getting these things first. Yeah, I mean, understandably, a lot of people don't care about mobile, but, they usually get a discounted price because of being touch controls. Like, this game, I think, on consoles and stuff is like maybe almost $20. Here it was literally $6. So, I mean, you're getting the same game. Yeah, there's a little caveat here and there, but seriously, though, the games for mobile always get updates a lot lesser than other ones. Except maybe something like Kingdom 2 Crowns, which I might also play too. I probably will play it sometime or other. It's this micro-strategy game where you go to islands and build up or whatever. It's actually a really good game. Also pixel art style like this one is. And that actually released all the content. You got all the content with it because they released it when they released the new update, which is basically a crossover with Bloodstained, which is actually what I played through. They actually gave you all the content, every content that was in the original games you got on this game. So you got on the mobile version. And it actually works really good on mobile, actually. It's ironic. So I'm going to probably... I'm almost actually done with it. I have a little bit more to record on it. I'm almost done. I believe I'm in the last area now in that game. But I haven't played it in a while. I forgot to re-record it after I started playing Dead Cells and other games. And then now it started to work and all the stuff. It's difficult to be playing a lot of games, but you don't have a lot of time, And also when you're working at night and you get really tired and all that stuff, I'm kind of out of it right now. So I haven't made any videos lately. I'm trying to work on videos. Let me get started on that. It is going to be very difficult, especially when you're tired. You went down the hole. I do not like those sword guys. I'm better at it now than I was before, but they're really annoying. There's going to be even more annoying guys later, but yeah, I'm not to that point yet. I think that comes up either in the next part or the part after. But yeah, as I said before, this is going to be the entire level, but I love the track in here. I just can't get over how good it is. I actually have the soundtrack to this game. You should really get it. It's actually on Google Play. I believe it's also on the App Store as well, and you should really get it. It's really good music. It's surprisingly how good the music is, You would think that, it wouldn't have such good music. I mean, it has really good music. I mean, this is old retro style light games, but they still have good music. It's not there's not really the limitations of, the sound chip and all that stuff. It all has, really good audio, so you don't have that restriction anymore. It's kind of like how Shovel Knight was. It's retro style, but doesn't need to be, everything retroed. It doesn't have the limitations on certain things the other ones did, and then there's some things that they added. Even though it's pixel art, it's still, or in retro in scope, it still can do things that the other systems can't do, like parallax scrolling and other visual effects. There's just so much stuff you can do with it now. Even though it is an older style, it's still gorgeous if you know what you're doing with it. And this is one of those good games that can do that. And it makes you very, very happy to know that, there's still developers out there that are willing to go the extra mile, even if it isn't the most impressive visually game ever out there. So, never been about graphics, really. I've been more about gameplay. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind things being upgraded here and there for newer generation of consoles, but the nicer the graphics, the more space it takes up. I mean, this game takes up, I don't remember, maybe a gig, maybe? Probably at this point, with the other ones for the consoles and stuff, they probably have about maybe 1 or 2 gigs, but considering that's it, you know, the newer games now, like for higher end Fidelity games, they're like up to 40 to 50 gigs. It's absolutely ridiculous. And having horrible internet like I do, well, let's just put it this way. But getting games that you have to download over the internet or download part of the game over the internet, even if you have a physical copy, is kind of like not possible. So, yeah, I gotta do what I can do, you know. No. Anyway, I like it how that freeze thing looks like a Hadouken. And speaking of Hadouken, did anyone see that thing that Cinemasker did where the James Ralph / Angry Video Game Nerd was playing the guitar while they were singing, what was it called? Like something in Hadoukens? It was hilarious. You should watch it on YouTube. It's really funny. Oh, this area here. This is actually about the boss we're going to fight later. It's interesting because though, like the things that are being used in here are actually things used in the boss fight. It's actually really cool. And, it's really kind of an awesome little aesthetic. You know, little things that they put in here, like the tags and stuff, actually have some type of reason to be there. You'll see when we get to that point, but anyway, it's kind of cool. Like how they have those blades there, because those blades are actually used to fight you with. It's kind of cool. It's kind of funny how that works. Or, it's a nice little addition to add some little backstory. It doesn't need to have a greatest story in the world to be a great game with good lore. I mean, if anyone's played a Metroid game, there's not a lot of lore in there exactly, except like, you know, some backstories that they did through comics or through other things, but most of the story is told through the gameplay, which, you know, is good narrative design. You know, it doesn't need to be a high-end story that's 50, 60 hours long. It could just be a game where you play through it and you learn different things about it every time you play it. So, and sometimes those type of games you want to play once in a while. I'm a really good sucker for good storied games, but if you play them after you play it one time, it's really hard to go back and play it again, especially right after you played it. Just going to say this right out. I mean, I played Dragon Quest when it first came, 11 when it first came out, and it's taken me till just recently to start playing it again. Sorry, Dragon Quest 11. Sorry, I think I said 12. No, I meant 11. To play it again. So it's really difficult for me to play again when you've played through the whole story. I mean, the story is good and everything. It's not anything to write home about, at least in the sense of amazing narrative design, but it works, and it's a good enough story for what it's worth. I'm not saying it's like horribly cliche, but it's not like anything too out of the mold, you know what I mean? But yeah, but the thing is, when you play a story-like game like that, it's hard to go back to it again after you just played it to try playing it again when you know all the story quirks, and it's kind of like if you read a book and try reading it again. It's just kind of hard to do that, you know what I mean? So, anyway, getting back to the game, because I'm going like brain scratching everybody's behind right now. Yeah, I really enjoy this type of game. I really didn't even realize I would enjoy it so much. And how good the controls are for what it is. I mean, yeah, you probably get better control with a controller, which I tried actually a couple of times. But now, because I'm trying to do like a test let's play for the next, portion of this game. There's other things that go on in here, just letting you know. But it just really kind of feels weird because you're not using touch controls anymore. I'm saying is that they got a lot better with the touch controls. It's still hit or miss, but, it's better. It's better than the ones they originally made. Okay, going to this area now. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. This level is long. I mean, this is like, we're already 14 minutes or more into this game, and I'm still in the same location. I told you, it's a long freaking level. And it would go a lot faster if I knew exactly where things were at, but sometimes, like, as I said, this is like a roguelite, whatever. It rechanges up every time you play it, so you won't be able to play the same. You're not going to play the same layout each time, so you're going to have to try figuring out where you're going. Sometimes you're lucky and you find a way out quickly. Other times, not so much. And here's an elite. What's this elite do? Oh gosh, I hate this one. Yeah, this elite. basically, this elite that has a shock shield around it, and if you go near outside of it, you'll get hurt really, really bad. But I defeated him, so let's see what we get here. Sapphire Amrit. Not bad. Jeez. Am I going to take it or not? I don't know. Nope, I took it. Yeah. The bear that sometimes you get actually more power. You get like bonuses to it, so you get like if you would get a bonus from like one of those scrolls, it will give it to you. So that's kind of nice. It's really. Yeah. Here we go. Some guys I'm more used to. Archers and biting bat annoyances. And I'm using a giant axe called the Nutcracker. I don't know if that's supposed to be innuendo or not, but I don't know. It's a cool name for an axe, though. I will give you that. Ooh, it's a key. Okay, so looks like clockmaker's key. Okay, so I think what we need to do is go back to where I was at, over there, and open that door. Yes, that door. What's gonna be behind door number? How many doors have I gone through so far? I don't know. Good question. Ooh. And here we are to the clock room. Oh boy. I think actually, yeah. I think we're going. Yeah, I don't know. There we go with those things. Let's get some stuff here. Okay. Are we gonna upgrade this time? I don't know. Good question. Impaler. Okay, got a spear. Ooh, a giant spear. Okay. I'm not gonna do anything with it. Seriously, you're gonna do anything with it? Definitely not gonna do anything with it. Oh yeah, that guy doesn't give me anything anymore. He hides in his bag because he's freaking out. He's like, I'm not gonna deal with you anymore. You're scaring me. Okay, here's the clock room into another boss. Here we are. This is the timekeeper. Actually, it's kind of funny what the name of the song of fighting this character is. It's called, formerly known as Assassin. Because literally in the first part of the game, or I don't know if it was the first one, or when before they released it in the demo, it was called the Assassin. So that's why she fights the way she is. Yeah, it's a she. But it's not the Assassin. It's not called. She's called the Timekeeper now, and there's some interesting stuff about the lore behind that. But I think I die like a little girl in this place, and well, yeah, I guess it's appropriate to say that because yeah, I don't like some of the attacks this character has. She's really annoying, and her attacks get more and more sporadic every time. As you notice that she uses a shurikens, and then she uses a bunch of slashes, and then she uses that little thing there that can rope you, and she can basically paralyze you to give a hit on you. So yeah, it gets, and then she rushes you like that after a blit, and then later on, I don't know if I'll get to that part of this thing here yet or not, she will well, she'll start using another attack that combined with her other stuff. So see, you see how it hit me back. Jeez, I don't know how to dodge in this area, man. Let's finish this. Yeah, remember those giant blades I talked about before? Yeah, I told you. They showed you a gimmick. Yep, you get what I'm saying now, huh? Those don't look familiar at all. They don't look like those giant blades that were up there. So it looks like to me that the clock area is literally below that area we were before. So it drops from atop that area and it drops down on you. So, yeah. So it gives you a little hint to what the boss will use, which is kind of cool. But it looks like I'm gonna get totally reamed here. Yeah, I'm getting totally hit up like crazy. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be winning this at all. Yeah, even though there's all that bleed damage on the character, I'm doing pretty good though, considering that I mean, this is really one of the first times I started playing the game, so unfortunately I'm not really that good at it, but I think I'm gonna die. Yep, I think I'm gonna die pretty quick here. Yep, I died. Here we go again, everybody. Well, yeah, we're gonna cut off here, guys. Yeah, so we're gonna start through this whole mess again. Probably get some more areas as well, but I'll see you then, guys. And part 6 of Dead Cells. Have a good one.